Are you trained out Ode to Freedom?
I know, but I don't know how to play it. That's always my casualty.
Put it on the CD.
You can listen to it on YouTube. But often when I was playing dinner gigs, I would get requests from people who were less than sober, usually towards the end of the evening, and as long as you could hum the refrain back to them the way they sing it to you, they were pleased and went off their way. So I have little gimmicks for making everybody feel like they are satisfied.
Do you play gospel? Rock, piano kind of gospel?
Yeah, you got anything in mind? I mean,
No, just something.
What can you do, say, the battle hymn in a jazz, blues?
oh, my eyes have. Yeah, maybe I can do that.
There is a hymnal with that. You want music?
Sorry?
There is a hymnal with music. You want?
You have an old hymnal with it in there?
Yes. It's a great one. It's down
Oh, I
there.
see it right here.
And I believe it's 388. Oh, yeah, that's very right.
What'd you say, 388?
I think so.
Not there. You know what?
It's in the back.
You want me to record this?
Jake, what is ethnomusicology? That's what your page is. What's that? Yes.
So mine is actually in just musicology.
Okay.
So ethnomusicology is the study of everything that musicologists don't study, which for a long time musicologists just studied the dead white composers like Chopin and Bach and Schumann. And they still do, so musicologists still do that in its essence. But ethnomusicology comes out of anthropology, so they're more interested in living cultures, especially those not in the West. So ethnomusicologists tend to study Indian music, African music, Native American music, First Nations music, that's it. So that's the general thing. Also, ethnomusicologists for a long time studied jazz and pop music, which musicologists snub their noses at. Now it's changing. So what I study as a musicologist is musical theater. So there's a broad, so the world is open to all kinds of ologies, music-wise. So, yeah. Okay. Let me see. What did we say? Gospel? Is that what-
Yeah, kind of jazz, bluesy.
It's like a trained monkey. I feel. See what I can do. me one day, it's because I joined a gospel troupe before, because they seem to have the most fun out of any performing group I know. Yeah.
What about movie themes? You're in theater, so.
Yeah.
My
So.
daughter's learning to play the Star Wars theme. Can you play Star Wars theme?
Oh, sorry. I loved film music growing up. I still do. In fact, I wanted to be a film music composer for many, many years, and then I found out that it was difficult to make money doing doing such things. You had to live in Los Angeles. I wasn't interested in that, and now I end up in Los Angeles right now. And I'm still not interested in it. But yeah, I can do a few tunes. Maybe
Anything Lloyd Webber.
Oh, okay, like the musical theater. Okay. Yeah.
How about Jesus Christ?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
state where we have New Yorkers write our theme song for us. People who never step foot in that blessed sacred land of Oklahoma. Maybe break something up for just a second. Oh yeah, people.
Oh, gigabytes.
doesn't work out for the Von Trapps, and that echoes of what's to come. So maybe I'll play a little Chopin now. And so this is his, well, it's the first part. I don't really trust myself with the rest of it. And this is the first part. It's a really lovely tune, E major etude. Chopin wrote many etudes. I think he wrote 24 etudes. An etude is just simply a way of focusing on a problem area for any kind of technique. So, as Karl can tell you, the hardest part of